In the quiet village of Umudike, sleep was no longer a friend. Even when the moon hung full and bright, mothers clutched their babies tighter, listening to every rustle of leaves. The elders said the wind had changed. Chickens refused to roost. Dogs whimpered at night, staring into nothing. Something unseen was walking among them, and wherever it passed, children vanished without a scream, without a trace. It started with baby Chinonso, barely 3 months old. His mother stepped out to fetch water from the backyard well. She was gone for less than a minute. When she returned, the mat was too warm. But the child was gone. No broken door, no footprints, just silence. Her screams split the morning air, and the village gathered, fear crawling into their bones. Soon, stories began to circulate. A woman seen at the edge of the road before dawn, tall, slim, always wearing black wrappers that never touched the dust. Some said her eyes glowed faintly red. Others swore she never spoke, only smiled. The children who saw her would stop crying, then disappear that same night. One evening, little Amaka followed her mother to the stream. While her mother washed clothes, Amaka stared into the trees and froze. A woman stood there, half hidden by mist. She beckoned with one finger. Amaka's feet moved on their own. By the time her mother turned, the child was gone, and the water had turned unnaturally still. The elders summoned Dibia Okorie, the feared village diviner. He cast cowries and ground chalk into the earth. His face hardened. "This is no ordinary woman," he said. "She walks between words. She cannot bear children of her own, so she steals the breath of others. She feeds something ancient." The villagers trembled. This was
Spirits
no
of the ancestors
thief.
guide these shells.
This was a
Reveal the path through
horse-wearing
these signs.
skin. Ngozi, whose twin babies vanished on the same night, refused to accept fate. She stopped bathing, stopped eating. Every night she roamed the village, calling their names. On the 7th night, she followed a trail only she could see, stretched to the old forest by the river, and there she saw the woman clearly for the first time. The mysterious woman turned slowly. Her face was beautiful, but wrong, too smooth, too calm. Her voice echoed like water in a cave. "They cry too much," she said. "I give them peace." Behind her, shadows moved, small silent figures, children alive but not fully. Ngozi screamed and ran, but the woman only laughed, a sound that bent the trees. The men of Umudike armed themselves with machetes and torches. They entered the forest chanting war songs. The air grew old and cold. The torches went out one by one. Some men turned confused. Others never returned. By morning, 3 more children were missing. The village had lost the fight before it truly began. Dibia Okorie revealed the truth at last. She was once human, he said. A woman whose child was taken by the river during a forbidden ritual. She traded her womb for power. To stop her, a mother must face her willingly and refuse fear. Ngozi stepped forward, broken, empty, ready. At midnight, Ngozi stood by the river, holding a white cloth soaked in her tears. The woman emerged from the mist. You came alone, she said. Ngozi nodded. Take me instead. For the first time, the woman hesitated. The river rolled. The children's shadows cried out. The spell broke. The woman screamed, not in anger, but in pain, as the water dragged her back into darkness. By dawn, babies were found sleeping at their doorsteps, weak but alive. Mothers wept. The river returned to normal. But Ngozi never came back. Some say she became part of the river. Others say she watches over lost children now. Till today, no one fetches water at midnight in Umudike, and when mist rises from the river, mothers lock their doors and whisper prayers, because legends never truly die, they only wait.